Hello. Happy Thursday, July 10th, 2025. Let's just start out this way and see how this goes. This is the name that gay in under 10 seconds. This is how we're going to start.
Ton of money for a local constituency, especially when now we're looking back at 100 lives. Exactly, and this county has shown, they've had the money before when it comes to needing to spend on projects.
Officials in the county have tried to put early warning systems in place 19 times over the years.
They talked about it.
They talked about putting...
So both of the guys... I filmed this yesterday at work. There was a video playing on our refrigerator. So I guess they could put TV and streaming onto refrigerators now. And the news is now going on all day at work over in this one area I was working. So I heard this and I filmed it. And these two guys, one of them's named Jared Kofsky, and somebody else he's speaking with, just from their voices, they're both gay. I mean, I named it in under 10 seconds, but I'm just wanting to show you. And
19 times over the years.
On this ABC News.
Never happened. Back in 2016
Special,
or so, and,
both of them. So then I ran out of storage on my phone, and I couldn't finish that. So I'm gonna finish it here. They're both gay, and also usually they're trying to sell an early detection system or something like that. And it's always somebody gay. It's always after a man-made disaster or a mass shooting. They're always coming on to try to sell whatever emergency thing is on there because everybody's afraid, and now they want the government and everybody to spend a bunch of money on the warning systems. And this was all part of the plan ahead of time. I mean, whenever there's a man-made disaster like this by the gay Nazis, they'll always come up and try to sell things, of course, scare tactics, and the vaccine, and So that's it. It's just all a part of the whole scam. When they do this, a disaster that man-made. Okay, it's 4:32. I've already kind of prepared for work, so I'm going to try to keep this under 5 minutes. Next up, let's see what the wordle of the day is. Where are you? Are you over here? So what happened today was... Is this it? Okay. On the way to doing my wordle, I got that, and I started to laugh a little bit because I swore yesterday. I'm posting some comments at YouTube, and I swore I would never... I'm not dropping F-bombs anymore. I'm going to try at least the F-bomb. I'm still saying a few other swear words, but... And then my Wordle muses do this, which means, I should give them the ABCDFU salute, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just not gonna, well, first of all, I don't have I'm no longer over on the X account to be able to do this. But the Wordle, and then it was a double ABCDEFU salute. I'm not going to do that, and I'll show you why in a minute, because Jumpy immediately reminded me of Michaela Timpson. Where are you, Michaela? Michaela. Okay, so Jumpy. Look at me, I should have guessed that right. This is Jumpy. This is Michaela Timpson.
This one's gonna look good on film tomorrow. Goodbye. Get that out of here.
Beautiful.
They don't look like a...
She's I watched the Indiana Fever game last night. This wasn't last night's game, but Timpson is coming along very nicely, and they called her Jumpy. She said she's very jumpy, but that was a beautiful play by Timpson, and that's what made me think of Jumpy. And here's the reason let's just go. This is YouTube. Let's see what we got. Can I go to my own account? View your channel. I have to.
Hello, everybody. Happy.
Oh my God. I still have to adjust this stuff, but isn't there somewhere that says your data on YouTube? Oh, there it is. I do some comments. They don't let you do any. So I'm commenting on this one. A couple of. The thing about YouTube I hate is you can't go there and check out a person's name and see their comments that they do. But this is where I'm commenting on all the Indiana Fever games from now on. It's just this top video that says the Indiana's Fever launch and I'm the only one there right now, or maybe not, but what I was writing yesterday is I was kind of a little bit shocked because when I come up and I start writing some stuff, are you serious? Well, that's news to me. They've deleted all the comments I was putting in here yesterday. So I'm being shadow banned and not even realizing it. I had a bunch of comments in here, and one of them was like, "Hey, put Dantas in," and then 10 minutes later or 5 minutes later, they put her in when I didn't think they were expecting to. So I thought I'd clean it up because I think as I'm going through and changing my F-bombs, but I had a whole line of comments here. Okay. Well, that's news to me, guys. So Wordle, just know I'm trying to leave comments, and they did that with the comments I left on Kelly's, the other one where I'm leaving comments. So let me just do this real fast. We're doing this live. Your data on YouTube. I got to start walking to get out of here. We'll do this later because this is not according to what I thought would be happening. So you notice when we go to that place, hey, Stat Monkeys. See, here I'm recording. It says I made all these comments yesterday. But you notice when I go to the actual video, all those comments are gone. And that's what I mean by shadow banning. So there's two places I'm leaving comments, people. Anybody interested. For WNBA games, I'm leaving them on this video. And for Kelly Clarkson updates and... actually, well, whatever. I'm leaving them on this comment and I'm shadow banned because they're also deleting those comments I did earlier. Like down here. Okay, so anyway, I was writing and I said, everything I was suggesting I do in the games, you know what, maybe I won't even, yeah, let's just keep going. I gotta start walking to work. I'm already kind of prepared a little bit, except put on a shirt and go. So I've got about 2 more minutes. But so I'm just cleaning up. I just don't want to do F-bombs when I believe that these people are like taking me seriously, paying attention and taking my advice if they are. And if, you know, and I'm done. I'm done with the F-bombs. I'm done playing with you on the F-bombs on that one. I mean, that's a fun thing and I had a good time, but I'm trying to switch out that part of my life. So, and Google is shadow banning me, and then let's go on. What was I going to do next? Okay, so shadow banning meaning they're telling me, look, here's your YouTube comment, and you think it's there, and yet when you go to the Indiana Fever when you go to the actual video where it says it is.
Some say we arrived because the...
If you look down here, the comment isn't there. Oh. Well, it's there now. What? I don't get this. I don't understand. I'll figure it out later, guys. But I had a whole slew of comments here. So when you come to this video, you should see a whole slew of comments, and I'm not seeing them, and you're probably not either. Okay, so one last thing before we go. NBA magnets on the rim. Oh yeah. On that game. I said, oh, I've already forgotten her name, but Valkyrie's definitely cheated. I mean, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with the ball rigging, but they definitely cheated, and that was what I was posting there. That's probably why I was shadow banned. It's like, I was saying that there's some. I have to figure it out. I'm almost positive of this, and I hope that they nail them on the rigging. And then for Boo Security, there's this guy named Brett. I think he was this guy. I know he's this guy. Remember him? Okay, so this guy is a little bit creepy, gay guy, and he was like teasing me, here I am smoking cigarettes and stuff. And now he's showing up on my For You feed with this post right here. This is the same guy. Somebody on my Facebook unironically shared this, send help. And it was, it's an AI. And I'm going, are you taking this seriously? Like it was a Dolly and Reba went down to the floodwaters and they're going to help. And I think he's acting like, I had to look it up. I said, did Dolly and I had to look it up. I did Dolly and Reba go down and help? And they said, no, this is AI stuff and they're trying to fool you online. And I think Brett is kind of like, he's just very creepy. And then I looked a little bit further, and he's like, he's doing this thing where he's making up these other accounts, and then they're attacking Kelly online, and then he protects her, and he says, "Oh, these conservatives attacking Kelly," and it's just really creepy. So then he comes up with this one. Does anyone have not the Apple Watch, but he says, "It hit me even harder." Anyway, August can't come soon enough. Boo Security, I'm telling you, this is my Boo Security for today. He's got people responding to this. If you are going in August, better be those who would be. So watch out for the people responding to him. And yeah, these are he either made them up, or if they're real people, just watch out. This is Boo Security. I wouldn't let this guy anywhere near. I would have a restraining order on this Brett guy, but I can't. It's not going to happen. And given her security is really good in some places and super bad, she's got huge holes. So given everything that's going on, they will try to make sure this guy has like a meet and greet with her or something like that after all this. So I mean, Boo, I'm not feeling mass shooting. I'm not feeling it. I'm feeling like that's all done. But there are going to be single shooters around forever for all of these people. So for every celebrity, there's going to be a single shooter person, and at any time. And if there's anybody who's going to do it here, it's this guy. So just letting you know, baby girl, I'm not getting bad vibes except by this Brett guy coming in August. Okay, that's all. And that's a no-brainer. And that's Boo Security, and then the rigging, and I think that's it. I don't think I had Boo Security. Oh, one last thing I gotta go. As I was writing the day that my account came down, I was writing to this guy. I'm looking for the Coliseum at Caesar's Palace, and I go, "Oh, Colosseum, that was Atria, like it was the Romans." And I was going on and on about the Greeks at that time. Anyway, I get it. Sometimes it takes a while, my dear Wordle muses, but when you were saying Atria, I think you were trying to get me to talk about the Colosseum at Caesar's Palace, and that's exactly why I didn't think of it. That's exactly what I was thinking of when you wrote that. So I'm getting it now. The Wordle for Atria, you were trying to get me to think of the Colosseum at Caesar's Palace and talk about that. And also, this guy, I think, was filming in the Atria. There's a guy making an announcement in the Atria. Oh, it was the other Brett. There's two creepy Bretts. And so they were filming this guy making the announcement in the Atria of the Coliseum. There's an Atria. I think that's called the Atria. You know that area. So anyway, that's it. Okay, I'm out. I'm going to try to put this up right now, and no editing. Oh, I'm going to figure it out. I can't do this every day. So we'll figure out a better pattern, because I'm not going to be able to do this every morning for work. It's just not going to work out. Okay, but I will upload this now, and then we'll figure out a nice pattern. I didn't make space on my phone. I can't film on my phone, and I wanted to get this out this morning, and we'll do this later. I got to go. Oh my God, I got to go. Bye, everybody. Godspeed, everybody coming out the other side in one piece. PEACE and PIEC. Bye. Everything's going okay. Hang in there. Bye.